All right. First of all, I want to thank everyone for the overwhelming support on that first Group A video I released almost 3 months ago. Let's address the elephant in the room. It's been almost 3 months, like I just said. Right after I released the first Group A video, I contracted a severe case of COVID, which sidelined me for 2 weeks to 3 weeks. It was awful, and I just really couldn't do anything. And then right after I recovered from the COVID, I was hit with another sickness that took me out for about 2 months. So thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get on to this Group B discussion. We only have one game today. We were supposed to have 3 members of this group, but unfortunately our fairy type gym leader, Barotacular, had to drop out for personal reasons. So that being said, we have BrendenV, the electric gym leader, versus George, the flying type gym leader. And just off the cuff, it seems like BrendenV has quite the advantage just by virtue of being the electric gym leader versus that flying type gym leader. But given George's team composition, I can definitely see him making some moves that might be able to sway the advantage over to his side for just a bit. We have to pay special attention to George's Landorus Therian, which is known to be an absolute killer in this kind of format, just given his typing and his moveset. But another thing we have to watch out from BrendenV is Zorora and his Volt switch shenanigans with his other Pokemon. We should see quite the back and forth, perhaps, or we could just see a clean sweep from Brendan. So without further ado, let's get into the match. And then here's a quick refresher for how Brendan's electric team is looking, and then how flying team is looking.
Alrighty, folks, we have game 1 of the Gorbison Ramsley Gym Leader Invitational. We have BrendenV, the electric gym trainer, versus George, the flying type gym leader. This is an unfortunate matchup for George, but we'll see how he can do it. Gets light screens out immediately with the Xatu, but Magnezone with the quick pressure with the Volt switch, getting him out his Zapdos, which should be his main damage dealer. But Xatu with the slow teleport to get the info. That was really smart. And then we got Landorus T coming up. Brings out the Stealth Rock. Perfect. Not a lot of damage out of that Hurricane, but it does confuse Landorus. That might get him out. Yep. Pulls out the Drift Bloom, sorry. Oh, but Zapdos with the Defog. That was really smart. Getting rid of those Stealth Rocks. Drift Bloom trying to set up a substitute. Probably get some Calm Minds going, but the Volt Switch just isn't going to let that happen. And then we got the Zorora coming out. That is a great decision. Oh, but George brings out the Skarmory. So we're kind of back at case number 1 here. Oh, but the Rocky Helmet knockoff. Kind of going even there. Ooh, bulk up with the attack defense increase. George with a wonderful read with the Iron defense to build his own defense. Plasma Fist should do a bit. Only 40%. That's that Iron defense coming in handy. Body Press with the critical hit. Taking out Zorora. George actually being the first one to draw blood here. And then we got the Manectric coming out. Manectric super fast. But I can be like, yep, Discharge coming out right away. Taking out that Skarmory like it's his day job. Xatu coming back out. Probably to pull out screens again. Oh, but the fast Discharge once again eliminating Xatu. Swinging this game into BrendenV's favor. Oh, but here comes the Salamence. What can Mance do here? Brings out Raichu Alola, probably to set up Electric Drain. Draco Meteor, oh, but doesn't KO! That's gonna let probably Raichu, yep, set up the Electric Terrain perfectly. Flamethrower will unfortunately eliminate it, but the Electric Terrain being set up puts Brendan in such a good spot. We got Manectric where I saw how fast he could be. Brings out the Ice Fang, excellent coverage for Salamence. And he gets the flinch, oh my lord. Talk about hacks. Salamence goes down, bringing out the Hawlucha. Wonderful decision. Probably the only one that can... Ooh, but he's still not fast enough. Manectric just too quick. Oh, but the close combat. Okay, Manectric. Manectric is notoriously squishy. Great plays by both players so far to keep it a pretty even match. Brings out the Landorus T. Probably the only good call against the Zapdos. Hurricane comes out. Switches to Magnezone. Oh, the explosion! What a read by Brendan! Holy crap! What an excellent play. Excellent idea by George, though. If that goes and that brings out one, that takes away one of Brendan's biggest attackers. Calm Mind, but a Thunder Wave to make Drift Bloom slower here. World is kind of Brendan's oyster. The fast Volt switch now. And back into Zapdos. That's exactly what I was thinking. Shadow Ball going to do a fair bit. 49%. That is crazy. Leftovers is going to keep him out of kill range, though. And he's faster than Zapdos, which is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. But with the Volt Switch, that will kill Drifblim and give Brendan a free switch to a stronger Mon into Magnezone. And that's a great decision, considering the remainder of George's team. High Jump Kick easily takes care of Magnezone, thus only leaving the Zapdos and the Wash. There's a great chance to kill Zapdos right here. Oh, but he roosts! Oh, that was a chance to kill Zapdos. Good idea to get the HP back, but you gotta get rid of that attacker and make it even. Close combat just isn't gonna do anything, and I think this is pretty done and dusted here. Yep, the Hurricane coming out to kill Hawlucha, making BrendenV the winner of the first game of Group B. Wow.
I think I can confidently say that that was the best match of the tournament so far, coming out of both camps here. George making it very competitive despite the mismatch by making some very intelligent decisions early in the game to garner an early advantage and put pressure on Brendan. But I think Brendan has to be the star of this game with extremely gutsy and smart plays that put him into a position to make crazy reads on his opponent. Very impressive from both players, considering that both players are relatively new to the world of competitive Pokemon, and I very much look forward to seeing them more in the bracket. Makes me sad that we only get one game out of this group, because I assume I and you would have loved to have seen them play more. But we'll just have to wait till the bracket stage to see more. And with that, here's a little recap of what happened today coming up, and thank you so much for watching. See ya.